Well, Pam, it is a beautiful night for some beautiful pitching, as you two just talked about, or you three. It's one of the great pitching matchups we're going to see at this World Series, and it is win or go home for Stanford and Oklahoma State. Elimination Friday under the lights at Devon Park here in Oklahoma City. And her 3 at-bats yesterday was 0 for 3, struck out twice. On the 11th here, Kern draws a walk. That's as great a base on balls as you're going to see.
So just about everyone to set up her down. The goal with that pitch is not to get a strikeout, not to get a swing and miss, really, but just to show it, to make her down stuff look even sharper. Goes right back up to it. What do I know?
Kern the runner at first, and that one skips away. Kern will take second because it hit Kaneshiro. Kern was sprinting, thinking it was a wild pitch, but that caught a piece of Ali Kaneshiro.
One mistake, the home run pitch to Katie Kissler, and that was the difference in the game.
Dave Barry with the ground ball right back to her, and Kilfoyle escapes. Longer first inning than she would have liked, but a 0. Nysa Kennedy takes the circle now. Even in a world where everybody goes into the portal, even Stanford these days, Oklahoma State does it uncommonly well.
Yep.
Up the ladder, Poulard couldn't control her barrel, and it's a strikeout, just 9 games. Edwards, and an off-speed pitch here, got her back to it, grounded out to second.
Even when she goes up against the best offenses, you're used to seeing her get swings and misses like that.
Wong pops one up towards short. Kennedy had 5 swings and misses all yesterday.
And stronger, so the fact that they've already played in a couple of elimination games makes them feel a little bit more at ease in this one.
Naylor flips one out to Edwards, drawn in third baseman. Ball elevates one, high, deep, right field, and out of here.
Youthful exuberance that Coach Allister talks about. This is a changeup well up in the zone that Kilfoyle holds on to, and then Ava Gall holds on to it on her bat and sends it over the right field wall. Ava Gall is hitting 118 off of a drop ball. She is hitting 259 off of a changeup. Hits better off of the off speed, gets one up in the zone, a mistake, and she knew it. Put Stanford on the board first.
That's her 11th. Jones with a ground ball right back to Kilfoyle, or 2 down.
It sure does feel.
In here to left. They've elevated a lot of balls tonight. This one's routine for Tim. The one a couple of batters ago was not routine for anybody. Godwin chases way off the plate. Kennedy with strikeouts to open each of the first 2 innings. Up and in. What did that hit? Is it a swing? It is. Robbie Gould says it's a swing by Davis, therefore a strikeout, even though the ball hit her. Still set down. Cleared Tim. Pops one into center field. The first Oklahoma State base runner is the sophomore Tim, who muscles out a 2-out base hit.
Miss the ball, especially when you're a strikeout pitcher.
Muscled into right center field. This is shallow, and this is caught by an oncoming limb. Nysa's got the good stuff tonight.
5.56, so varying her speeds a little bit throughout.
Softly on the ground to Rosie Davis. A mere 7 pitches to get Taryn Kern this time. Pitch strike department tonight for Lexi Kilfoyle. Kira Chan. That one gets past the glove of Edwards, a third baseman. It's an opposite field hit, and Stanford's first ball as well. And she Grounds this one off the glove of the shortstop, Bloodworth. Back-to-back base hits the other way as Kalen Koch once again does damage on a drop. Here's the only right-handed batter in the lineup. Ali Kaneshiro with a ground ball to Kilfoyle. She spins and gets a lead runner, Chan.
Out of her squat to catch it.
Off the wild pitch, this one lined fair. Edwards couldn't get to it, and 2 runs will score. The freshman Jade Berry slaps a 2-run double the other way, and the Cardinal have the first 3.
Talon Edwards was positioned several feet off of the line and dove for this. Hits off of her glove. I do think it was in fair territory. She signals that it was a foul ball, but because of where she started off the line, this ball just had eyes to get down the line and off of her glove. I thought that ball was in the air long enough for her to be able to make a catch. Talon Edwards, a player who played in the outfield last year, moved to the dirt this year. A big part of the defensive shuffling that Oklahoma State has had in every position. Great effort, but off the bat, that was kind of like a drop ball off of her bat. Just
ground ball back to Kilfoyle. Nysa Kennedy's got a 3-run cushion, and the freshmen have driven in all 3 for Stanford.
last year, it seemed like something was missing.
McDonald slices one to left. That gets over the glove of the new left fielder, Danny Hayes. Lexi McDonald lights up the Oklahoma State offense. Megan Bloodworth, a bat in the 9th spot. Bloodworth lays down a bunt. Kennedy fields her position very well. Might seem odd to bunt down 3. Blood has sparked this team in the postseason. Big moment for her. And she swings and misses. There's the stop. There's the fire. There's the fury from Nysa Kennedy.
From the left-handed hitters.
Edwards left field again and right into the glove of Hayes. What an inning for her. Kennedy strands a runner at 3rd. But 2 here at Devon Park. Slowly hit ground ball to short. Bloodworth retires, gone. Slap towards short, and there's Bloodworth. 2 up, 2 down for Lexi Kilfoyle.
We're way back. Now things have changed.
Drilled to right field. Caitlin Lamb has left the building. The power surge is real for the Stanford Cardinal. Lamb with their 2nd home run of the night, and it is 4-0.
What an at-bat from the 9-hole of Caitlin Lamb. Gets his pitch up in the zone. It is a drop ball, does not get down enough. Hangs up about mid-thigh, and then Lim battled in that at-bat. This is the 3rd home run that Lexi Kilfoyle has given up in the World Series. All 3 are to left-handed hitters.
Caitlin Lim with a walk-off home run. Asked to touch home plate for the Cardinal. Ball 4 to Kern, who has walked twice. Where's the Lim family? Another 3-2. Kern on the run, and now she can jump. Back-to-back 2-out walks from the an explosion of offense. One of the 2 teams out of the Pac-12 here in OKC. Strike 3 for Rosenberry with a little fire. But it's Stanford continuing to apply the heat. 4 years later, she's got the National Pitcher of the Year, the National Player of the Year. And she's got another strikeout. No, I want to know. You're human. We're all human. Godwin center field. There's a base hit for Carly out of the outfield grass.
So, because I heard what was confusing is Shane Wong, and then hearing the announcer bring up Carly Godwin, and then Godwin was.
Davis toward the middle and caught by the second replacement. Kern on to first. The ball gets thrown away. Nearly a double play, but Taryn Kern will take the second out on a fabulous diving try. Another strikeout for Kennedy. To do, but they are a loose and confident group. Right-siders a base hit. Kaneshiro, who is on base safely for the second time.
Coming to the World Series, over 100 innings, a sub-2 ERA, has started more games.
And she picks up her second strikeout up the ladder to get Jade Berry.
This is her second strikeout, too, in her relief outing.
Phenomenal career at OSU before that. There's a ground ball off of Rosenberry under the glove of Bloodworth. And River Mailer reaches as Kaneshiro pumps the brakes at second. Ball has started the last 63 there. Bouncing ball to third. That's too tall for Talon Edwards. Kaneshiro gets the wave home and scores. And Long fires it into left field. Tim backs it up to hold River Mailer at third, but Ava Gall has a couple of RBI hits tonight, and Stanford is pouring it on.
This freshman has come ready to hit at the World Series and showing a lot of different ways to get the job done. Runner in scoring position, going to score Kaneshiro, and Mailer going to advance all the way to third base, just continuing to put pressure and runs on the board. That is so important. I mean, she hit that ball so hard into the ground that created almost like a fly ball hop behind Megan Bloodworth and into the outfield. Love the reaction with the splits after Kaneshiro slid.
Here at the World Series. There's a strike to Jones. Mailer on the way to second. And the throw will not make it through. Beg your pardon, that was the pinch runner, Ellie Eck. She picks up the stolen base. Eck with her sixth.
This World Series to limit the amount of innings that Nyjah Kennedy would have to throw and try to run with Oklahoma State.
Jones left side, it's through, a base hit. Mailer will score. Eck stops at third, and Emily Jones gets her second hit of the NCAA tournament. Stanford puts up a second run in the fifth, and they've got all six tonight.
Just shortening up. Rosenberry is going down in the zone. They're shortening up and letting her provide the power, whether that hard chop down into the ground by Gall or Emily Jones beating a pulled up Talon Edward all over the place.
Stanford's going to run again in a first and third situation. Jones with a second stolen base of the inning. Well, it's a new high water mark for Stanford in its 14th game at the World. On the 8th pitch, here's Rosenberry's 7th. Lynn punches it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out. Coming up in relief for Jones, and Kurt is back at it. And she walks again. 28 pitches, 7 swings, 2 walks, now 3 walks, and 4 plate appearances for Taryn Kern. 6 pitch to Chan. Gets her barrel to it, soft ground ball to Bloodworth, and Stanford leaves him loaded. But the Cardinal get 2 more and a 6-0 Stanford lead midway through the 5th. Nyjah Kennedy. Work first pitch swinging high and deep to center, and not deep enough. Emily Jones with a takeaway at the top of the fence.
I love the emotion that Emily Jones is showing. Remember, she was the one at second base that called leaving early and had the heart attack there. Her heart may have actually stopped right about here, knowing that she had a chance to potentially rob a home run at the Women's College World Series. Goes up and gets it, brings it back in. You could tell trying to find exactly where that fence was, but not.
There's a walk for McDonald, who has doubled and now has the first Oklahoma State. Bloodworth a sacrifice bunt her first time. shallow left. Naylor, the shortstop, makes a call. Kennedy looking to take down the Cowgirls' leadoff hitter for a third time. And Ballard will line one into right field instead, right at Lim. 5 scoreless for Kennedy. It is nothing but Stanford. But this is what they've done in elimination games all postseason. Ground ball, Caitlin Cook airs a base hit under the glove of Davis. And smoke to right field and a base hit. It gets away from the right fielder, Claire Tim, who just moved over from left. And Kaneshiro slides into second with Coke taking third. Ali Kaneshiro on base.
To Supers, to the World Series.
Maybe now it's a Stanford Cardinal who have loaded the bases on 2 hits and a walk. Feels like everybody's turned into Taryn Kern. They've only struck out 3 times. They've walked 5. Gall waiting on deck. And Mailer takes ball 4 for a bases loaded walk. Slams her back toward the on-deck circle on the way and makes it 7-0. It's kind of a chicken and egg situation, but Stanford has had the swagger all night long. Down to third from Gall. Edwards gets the out at home. Nicely done by Talon Edwards for the first out. They have turned this thing around in about 24 hours. Emily Jones in the air to shallow left field. Warsop makes a catch. Warsop to the plate. And did Wong hang out of the ball? It doesn't matter because she is called for obstruction to bring in Berry for the 8th run. That's why so many coaches are aggressive sending runners from third, because Christy Cornwell with us all World Series. And looks like we're going to have an 8-0 Stanford lead on Emily Jones' 2nd RBI in as many innings.
You see her foot just slide right under despite Wong being right in front of.
The ruling on the field of obstruction has been upheld. Runner is safe. That's Oklahoma State's first challenge.
Gives Nyjah Kennedy confidence that her team is going to show up and put runs on the board for her against a great pitching staff.
Strike 3. Lim down looking. Stanford gets 2 more, and they can walk this thing off with a couple of coaches. John Bartfelt retired. Whitney Clower left the program in December. Snared by Gall at first. He retires. Talon Edwards 1 away. And Wong not ready for that run to end as she works the walk.
Well, I think that when you
have it, Stillwater. Into short center field, Jones breaking in. Jones with another spectacular catch.
that ball was in the air just long enough for her to get her glove underneath it. Kind of landed awkwardly, but still held on to it for that all-important second out to a home run hitter in Godwin.
She has more pitches left in her career. And she does indeed as Davis draws the walk. No swing, says Robbie Guest. 2 walks in the inning. And the Cowgirls right on. Well, she sure straightened it out on the next one. Nyjah Kennedy and Stanford run rule Oklahoma State. And the Cardinal crush in another elimination game. Kennedy maybe still feeling the pain, but she delivered the pain tonight, striking out 7 Oklahoma State hitters as Stanford sets a World Series record with 8 runs, and the Cardinal will move on to Sunday night.